도모, 펜크루 desu.
Hello, everybody.
Yay. Hello.
Welcome to Penlight Chronicles. We're just three friends who want to share our love for startle idols with you. Hi, I'm Michael.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Hoshi.
I'm gonna preface this at the beginning of our episode is I am sick. So I've been told my voice sounds okay, but we'll see how it holds out for the rest of this episode.
Gamba.
I do have to apologize to our listeners. As I was kind of editing our last two episodes, I have found minor mistakes. So I'm just going to leave it here and apologize for A, forgetting Koji in Hokago Gaming Life, and then completely forgetting about Kyomo's music channel, Artput.
Oh,
I forgot about that too.
Completely forgetting about it. He released something recently and I was like, oh, I forgot about you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Kyomo. We didn't mean to. Sorry, Koji. You haven't been on in too long. I didn't remember.
I thought we included that.
No. I went back to listen to it and I was like, oh, shoot.
Whoops.
Oops.
Apologies. But yeah, it's been actually a pretty eventful kind of month. Senga launching his YouTube, Senga's Fingaism exhibition. He's taking it to London?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know when?
In October.
Ah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so the exhibition actually, everything is translated in English
Oh my
as
god.
well. Like the current exhibition.
Oh, that's
Senga,
great.
come here. Come to North America.
And I was like, wow, this is so English-speaking people friendly. I love it. Thank you, Senga.
So it's in English.
There's a section at the end where he has like a video of an interview and the volume isn't that loud. So he's speaking in Japanese, but you can't really hear him because like the volume isn't too loud. But the English subtitles are there, so I'm just like, oh, I can understand everything. Perfect.
Oh.
But then I don't think the Japanese fans, they really have to listen.
Well,
Oh, gamba.
ganbaru them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or maybe my hearing is just very poor. That's also a possibility.
We won't debate that too hard. Congratulations to Senga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stones' Barrier is out. I heard that all the snowman dates have all come out and people are balloting, so yay for that. And just overall, very, very eventful. And so today
And then Katun.
should we maybe then kind of say goodbye to Katun here, even though this is going to be released way later than...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's our time.
Yeah,
It's our moment.
I guess, yeah. Oh, it's so...
Goodbye, Katun.
Goodbye. We'll miss you dearly.
Oh. It's not how a lot of people expected this to happen.
No.
Yeah.
But you guys were great.
They really were. I'm gonna miss whatever chaotic energy that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And they had some bangers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hope they retroactively release their music.
I
They're already on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. They're on streaming, yeah.
Just a few more releases doesn't hurt.
know. Couple albums.
But gamba to all Katun fans.
I know.
We're very sorry. They may have been one of my first groups, but I definitely have fallen off, and I'm kind of sad.
It's very nostalgic.
It is very nostalgic. But we hope that something good will come out of this somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Hopefully.
I don't know. But yes.
We will see.
Yeah. But goodbye to Katun. And when, I guess it's one of those, when one door closes, another opens. Because today we're going to be talking about two of the newest groups in the Stardo family.
Yeah. And they're all hailing from, huh? You said no?
I said, oh.
Oh! Oh my goodness. I'm still waking up. See, my hearing's not the best.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry.
But yes, hailing from Kansai, we have two groups. And I don't see how there are any more hints that we could really bring up. So,
It's very obvious.
yeah. So today we're going to be talking about two groups together, and we're kind of introducing a new segment because starting from here, you're going to notice that we get a little bit more personal with what our likes are. The three of us like Stardo on a whole, but are not adopting every group. So some of us may not have as much feelings as others. So we're introducing a new segment, which will be titled, Why Should Your Co-Host Adopt Your Group? And maybe even, Why Should Our Audience Adopt Your Group? But I guess without further ado, today we're going to be talking about Naniwa Danshi and a group. So we'll start off with Naniwa Danshi. They debuted in 2021. And they're comprised of 7 members: Nishihata Daigo, Onishi Ryusei,道枝駿佑, Takahashi Kyohei, Nagao Kento, Fujiwara Joichiro, and Ohashi Kazuya. In these couple of years, they've released 3 albums, they have 9 singles, and 3 concert DVD Blu-ray. For YouTube, they of course have Naniwa Tube, where you get to watch them be cutely chaotic, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, very apt.
And then Ohashi, Takahashi, and Nagao are in Hokago Gaming Life.
They also have a group show together.
On TV.
Oh yeah, I
I
can't
have no
remember
idea
what it's called. Oh, Gakuten Danshi.
Yes.
So this is really your group. So whatever journey Zoe and I are on are probably relatively short and not as deep.
I mean,
Mm.
I don't know how deep it can be if they started in 2021.
Well, they have their pre-debut too.
Oh, I was not there for that at all. I didn't hear about them until they had their debut announcement, and then like clips were floating around of like their reactions to it. It was very cute.
It was
And
very
really sweet.
precious.
I was like, oh, I don't know who these kids are, but you know, good for them. But I think I was aware when they had their debut single, Ubu Love. But I don't think I officially adopted them until the answer, which I think is their second one.
Yes, that is their second one.
I remember buying that one and then retroactively being like, oh, let me buy this single too.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
you bought the single?
I think they are my group that I buy the singles for,
Oh, really?
typically, yeah.
I feel like despite us
Whoa.
chatting every day, we're really not up to date on our spending habits.
It's just because I don't buy them as soon as they release. I usually buy them like all at once. Like when an album comes out or like the DVD comes out, I'm like, all right, let me get all of the singles that I missed.
I see.
But then don't you miss all of the, what are they called?
Bonuses?
Yeah, the bonuses.
Not all the time. They don't always sell out.
Oh,
So, you know, lucky me, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes I'll buy them like when it comes out. It really depends on how well I'm keeping up with them.
I see.
I really appreciate their traditional Kira J-pop vibe that they got going on. And adding the Kansai on top of it is just like, oh, this is great. I love what's happening here. I don't know what's happening, but I like it.
It's chaotic Kira.
Yeah. Yes. And that's great.
Okura worked hard.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he produced them really well.
He did a good job. I feel like I don't have much to say. I could say why I like some of the members.
Yeah.
Why some members are my favorites. My favorite is Hasun, or Ohashi. He's just so cute and I don't know how to say motherly. Just of like the way he takes care of his members. It's so sweet.
It is.
And I love his puddingness.
His pudding.
It's so cute. It's so funny. His puddingness. He's Genki. He's extremely Genki. Love that too.
Well, Genki 5.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I love his voice. He has great range when he sings as well. I love when they cover Arashi songs because he often does Ono's parts. And then I'm like, I will take it. I approve. I like it.
Very talented.
Yeah, he's very talented. He's very cute. He loves garlic. I don't know. He's like obsessed with garlic, pretty sure.
Oh, that's good to know.
And meat. And then I would say my bias wreckers are Joe and Kyohei.
See, this is where I was confused for the longest time. Because all we ever hear her talk about is Kyohei. So I was like, is Kyohei not your bias? I'm kind of confused right now.
Okay, see, it's... I mean, it's like, you know, in Snowman, how I always scream about Sakuma, but, like, Koji's my bias.
Yes, but you scream about Koji. Like, the percentage?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you also scream about Koji.
That's true. I don't know. There was just a brief time. I like Kyohei's face. I don't know. I just like his face. I don't know how else to say it. I remember the video that made me like Kyohei. It was very early on 92. They were describing each other, and there was like a question that was like, oh, who is the most like narcissistic member or whatever, and they all voted for Kyohei, and Kyohei voted for himself too, and he's like, yeah, I love my face, I love looking at my face in the mirror or something like that. I was like, oh, he's kind of dumb and he's full of himself. Oh no, I like it.
Oh god.
Oh no, I like it a lot.
Oh my god. That's what got you.
Mm-hmm. That, I don't know what it was, but it was just like, I like this for some reason. I know, I have questionable taste.
I think we all do.
That's true.
As somebody who's got seriously questionable taste, I think I have no leg to stand on.
We won't say anything.
Yeah. I like his face, and I like that he's brain empty.
And
I don't know if it's a Kai, but he hangs out with Miyachi a lot, and I find that really cute.
He does?
Yeah, like he went to his house to play Pokemon.
Like Pokemon?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
And like on the show,
Sakuma got jealous.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot.
On Miyachi went on their TV show, and when Kyohei and Miyachi did the sumo, he called him like Miyani or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my heart.
Oh my god.
Oh my heart. Oh. Yeah, I was not okay on that. But yeah, I like...
All your favorites are like somehow involved with
I
each
know. It's a little...
Did you see the latest? I saw it on Twitter, so you might have missed it. I saw it today. You probably missed it.
Probably.
Hasun apparently went to barbecue and ran into Aiba, but he...
Huh?
Yeah. Because Aiba was in the middle of the meal, he didn't approach, so all he did was send Aiba a text being like, oh, I'm greeting you, but you're in the middle of something. And Aiba apparently messaged him later and was just like, you should have joined me, we'll get food next time. And it was very timely for this episode.
Oh no, my greens.
Oh, yes! Our greens.
I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would love to see them together. That'd be great.
Would be great. Oh my god. I want that to happen soon.
I know.
Amazing.
And then I want to hear about it. I need them both to talk about it from their perspective.
Yeah, every single detail. Like,
where did they go? What did they
I need
get?
it.
Who invited who?
What do they wear? What do they eat?
Yeah. Yes, and I like Joe because he's just annoying. He's so annoying. He's so annoying.
That's why you like
I
him.
like his face too, but he's so annoying. Oh my god. Every time he makes a video on Instagram that's like essentially making fun of their fans, I want to punch him.
But that's also like low-key him for baseball.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Oh, it absolutely is him.
No, it's not low-key, it's high-key.
It is high-key him. That clip of him freaking out about seeing like a Jackie Robinson like sign, and he was like listing facts about him, and he's like, oh, I have the shoes, the collab shoes that they did. And I'm like, Joe, you're worse than us. You're worse than us.
Are you sure? Are you sure he's worse than us? At least he understands us.
No, he does, and that's why his videos are
hit home.
Correct. They are too accurate.
Yeah.
Because that's him at a baseball game.
Exactly. Oh, I love the fact that like he's such a baseball fan that like baseball players know about him and like have his stuffy like on their bags. How did we get here?
Oh, so cute.
It is adorable.
It is adorable. Oh, the reach of just being a famous fanboy.
But see, here's the thing.
I know, right?
The chances of running into Joe in America is actually not zero. Because if you know there's a baseball game, like a big enough baseball game, chances are a TV station has sent him to
I gotta go to New York. I gotta go to Boston. Where else do people play baseball? I don't know.
I think he was in
LA.
LA, yeah.
I gotta go to LA. Yeah.
That's where Otani is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, wait. Well, you just wait for wherever the Dodgers are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, the chances are pretty high that you can run into Joe.
Okay. I've been looking for him.
Surprisingly.
I'll watch the shows just to look for one face in the crowd.
I'm dead.
I like the other members too, but you know, usually we just talk about our bias and our records.
Yeah, that's true. But I think
Yes.
Zoe and I cover probably not the rest of them, but at least some of them, even if we don't really
Most of
pay
them.
attention. Because obviously Michi is the one who brought us in.
Yes.
Is he?
Keita Hatsukoi.
Yeah, Kiyokoi.
Oh, is that why I find them? I don't think so.
What?
How? Did you not watch
I know I
Kyoto?
watched it. No, I definitely watched it, but I'm pretty. I don't think it was because of that.
Well, that's fair.
Well, I was definitely aware of them because of it. And all the hype
Yeah,
around
yeah,
Yeah,
their
I was
debut.
aware of them, but that's not what made me join them.
Their debut was massive.
Okay. Well, no, yeah. Actually, I didn't really join them either.
No. I think for me, I knew about them, like I got in, so I knew about them because of Kiyokoi, because of Michi. And then there was the whole Kindaichi for Find the Answer or The Answer. What is that album called? Or not album, single called?
I think it's the answer. Yeah,
I
find the
can't
answer is
remember.
Arashi.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, starting to muddle. It's because everybody was making jokes about Arashi needing to find the answer, and Naniwa has the answer.
Yuran has the answer.
They found it. They have the answer.
So I associate the two of them. But anyways. And so I really only paid attention because Daigo got pranked by Yonino channel. And
Oh,
I refer to this child, man, boy, as the Nino cult leader. He's my cult leader. So
yeah.
that's really why I have any kind of association with Nanidan.
He is Nino's child. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And that's it?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I watch their YouTube channel on occasion. I like their I have two series that I really liked, which was the family
Oh my god,
roasting
yes.
gag series. I really hope they do that one again. And then the their travel series. But that's
Travel? Where did they go?
just not like they have like a summer vacation series, so just wherever they're touring, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds cute.
it is cute.
I like their trip videos.
Yeah, their trip videos are fun. Yeah. Or I like that one video where they had to contact or call senpais and kohais and earn points. That one was fun too. But that's really about it. It's so clearly I'm one of those co-hosts that you're going to have to convince to adopt Nanidan. But they're probably too kira for me. And that might be why I haven't really adopted them. Like, their personalities are fun. I enjoy when they pop up on my social media feeds or whatever not. But I haven't bought a thing. Oh, that's a lie. I bought their pen light, the one that is going to give you a constellation. Because I was like, that's
can't wait
really
for my
pretty,
God.
but that's it.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Waiting to get it.
I remember that.
I know.
It's from their recent tour, right?
Last year.
Yeah.
That's really it. I don't really know anything else about them.
Oh, we can mention how Jokun is basically a senpai to
Yeah, everybody.
most of
Yes.
a lot of people because he joined the agency when he was a baby.
He's
Like
senpai
8?
to like 60% of the agency, man. Some of the debut groups.
It's really funny.
Yeah, he was there for like 17 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was...
he's the junior who took
He's-
the longest
yeah.
to debut.
Yes.
Somebody should give him an award
Crazy. They really should.
for holding out that long. Because how old is he this year?
28, 9. Yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Stuck it out.
Yeah. He's not the eldest to debut, but yeah, he really did stick it out.
Yeah. That's in our next group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have not adopted them as one of my groups, but I enjoy their general vibe and their chaos. But like Michael said, like I think their music is a little too kira kira for me. Like I do enjoy their music. Like, I listened to their first 2 albums, and I do enjoy a couple of the songs. But yeah, I think in general, a little too kira kira. But I have a very, very soft spot for Hasun, Joe, and Kento.
Kento, yeah.
They're my 3.
Kento, yeah. Kento's my second, I guess,
Oh.
yeah.
That's
Also,
shocking.
Why is that shocking?
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't expect it. I thought it was Joe.
For
Oh, would be her second.
me?
Yeah, for Michael.
Joe is nowhere near as savage as Kento is. You, like, again, if you watch Hokago Gaming Life...
true. That's true.
You like the savageness.
Joe's annoying.
Joe's... I like Joe. Joe probably comes as a third, but Kento is savage.
But you know who's even more savage?
Ryusei.
Ryusei.
I can't...
You just so
Oh, he's
so cute, but he's like a yappy little dog.
He is. He just snaps back,
Yeah.
and it's so funny.
I love it.
But
so
I can't...
Cute.
I can't. I can't. Like, it's not the right type of savage.
I just want to put him in my bag and take him around town. So cutie.
Yeah.
Very much a little Pomeranian.
No, thank you.
Oh, I like it when they cook on YouTube. It's really funny because Michi's like a bumbling mess who knows nothing,
Oh, Michi.
and everybody else is just like doing their thing, especially Hasun.
Me too. Oh, yeah, I love that Hasan can cook.
I love that he just like loves to eat.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
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 Yes. Get that food. Oh, not a lot of them, but because they're in Kansai, I feel like they're all very closely attached to each other. Well, obviously, because Kamigata Boys also came out, and it's like just Kansai. But I like the bond that they have with each other. It's kind of like Kansai versus everybody else.
Yeah.
And they all,
I mean, they
like stuck
Kinda have
together
to.
like that.
They have 8-8 lore, you know that, right?
they have what?
Oh?
8-8. 8-8 Matsuri lore?
Yeah. Yeah, what is
You
it?
don't know?
What is it?
They were part of that concert where Suno Suto announced their debut.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if they were part of... I think they were already Naniwa Danshi when that happened. And Hasan was taking a nap backstage. And somebody woke him up and was just like, Suno Suto are debuting, Suno Suto are debuting. And then he, like, very sleepily said, oh, yeah? Okay, we're next. And then just kind of dozed back off.
I mean,
He wasn't
He
wrong.
wasn't wrong.
yeah.
That's a lot of confidence from a sleeping Hasan.
That's so cute.
He knew it. Yeah, I do like the relationships in the group with Michi and Kyohei, and then mom and dad,
Oh yeah.
Joe and Hasan. They're so cute together.
They
They are very...
Ugh, a married couple, truly.
with their children.
with their 5 children.
With their 5 children.
Responsible eldest child.
Oh, poor
Daigo.
Daigo.
He just watches the chaos
He really does.
and sometimes joins in.
I love how they figured out who their leader is.
How?
So the eldest 3, so they go Joe, Daigo, and Hasan in age, right? Joe didn't want it. Daigo didn't want it. So Hasan's like, I'll do it. So he's the leader.
Yeah. Just like, I guess.
It was very much a volunteer thing. Like, all the other groups are like, oh, this guy is clearly the leader, or they jankend, or they change every year. But nope, Naniwa's is a volunteer basis. You want it, you can have it.
I mean, yeah,
That works.
I think he makes a good leader. What he does as a leader, I don't know, but he feels protective of the group, I think.
According to Kisumai, right? Like, when Hasun came on to Kisumai Tube, they were like, he's so personable. He just greets everybody, right?
That's how he got Gaia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaia's like in love with Purin-chan. Purin-kun?
Purin-kun. Gaia is just
And that's so
obsessed.
funny.
It is.
I find that hilarious.
And Gaia's like, we need to make a YouTube video with him. I love him so much.
I understand.
He's like literally like Will Smith on the red carpet. He's like, look at him.
Oh no, don't die.
Like, that's all I can picture in my head.
Just,
Yeah. Look.
oh, my child.
Well, I guess, yeah. Apparently Gaia just adopts children.
Yeah.
But yes, Hasun is a charmer. Very charismatic.
They're very... Again, I think this is a credit to Okura. But they're very cohesive. They have a very good image, and they're very protective of their image, is the sense that I get. Like, they're the first Kira Kira Kansai group, pretty much, even if they are just named after another version of the word, or of Kansai. The naming conventions, anyway. But it's because they're the first Kira Kira that I feel like Naniwa is very protective and aware of that.
Yeah.
I think it fits them. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much of it is Okura and how much of it is just them. Like, naturally.
I mean, didn't he like drill it into them? He's like, no takoyaki talk. No Konamon, anything. Okay.
And then we have our next group who did an entire video around takoyaki.
Well, they're not Kira Kira.
Oh, no. But
No, they're the opposite.
They don't have to.
But we'll leave your closing arguments as to why one of your co-hosts should adopt Naniwa Danshi to the end.
Closing arguments, they're great. They're really cute. And since they're so new, I think they would be a great group to follow through their journey and through their careers. I'm very excited for where they're going to go. They just went to different parts of Asia. Taiwan,
Yes.
Korea.
Yeah. Hong Kong.
Yeah. Very happy for them. Very proud of them. I'm waiting for them to come here. Or anywhere that is accessible to me through a plane. Please. And I can buy tickets, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I will join FCU.
You're like, that's my one request.
If it's possible, I will join FCU. That's it.
Okay. So, moving on to what is probably the exact opposite of what Naniwa Danshi's image is. We're going to be talking about A Group. Yay!
Yay!
So A Group, they debuted in 2024, so very legitimately fresh. The group is made up of 5 members: Masakado Yoshinori, Suezawa Seiya, Kusama Keita, Richardo? We'll get into that one. Kojima Gen, and Sano Masaya. As of this moment in time, they have 1 album, 2 singles, and 1 concert Blu-ray DVD. They are, of course, A-Tube, and to my knowledge, nothing else except random guests, like guesting on other people's channels. So the floor is going to open up to Zoe.
Yeah.
Thank you. They may be relatively new in terms of debut, but they've been together since 2019, so they also have like 5 years together as a group already. And I think for A Group, watching Naniwa Danshi debut was really tough for them because 2 of the members, Seiya and Richard, they are their senpais, barring maybe Joe.
It is barring Joe,
But
I think.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Barring Joe, yeah. So, but I think for them, seeing Naniwa Danshi debut first may have been really tough for them. But they got their debut a few years later too. They were like very, in my opinion, like very clearly next in line with everything that was happening and just like their momentum. So I was so happy when they announced their debut, and the way they announced their debut was very, very beautiful too.
I loved it.
Like they were doing an anniversary show in Kyocera. No. It was just a group concert that they held in Kyocera Dome. So I think they're one of the few groups who actually performed in Dome before debut. And that's when they announced their debut in front of everybody last year. It was just a beautiful moment.
It was so amazing.
A few of them cried. They worked very hard, especially the ones who have been in the company for a very long time. It was very nice to see that they finally got what they were dreaming of. And yeah, Seiya now holds the crown for oldest junior to debut.
It was Fuka for a while, right?
Yeah. I think Fuka debuted at 27.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, what?
Huh? When did Junta debut?
I thought he was like 26, 27, somewhere in there.
Okay, Fuka was 27.
Okay, well, Fuka might have taken it after.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Seiya was 29.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And he literally had mentioned, he's like, if I do not debut before by the time I'm 30, I'm quitting. So it was truly like the last possible chance for Seiya. And there was a moment when he was just not very popular or not getting any work as a junior.
Well,
so there was a really dark time, I guess, in his career.
I can't get over his nickname, which was it the Mad Dog of Kansai?
Yeah. Yes, it's more like he's just the yapping Pomeranian / Chihuahua of Kansai.
So Chihuahua.
So small.
No.
And so high pitched.
Another yappy little dog.
I don't know if you guys can tell.
Their songs need him to hit that note.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, A group is kind of like modeled after Eito, where they're like a band group as well. So all the members can play instruments, and Seiya is their like frontman vocalist. Seiya is the one hitting those high notes, doing all the harmonies, and you can really hear him almost everywhere. His voice brings together their sound, which is very, like you said, the opposite of Nanidan. They're more rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got into A group because of YouTube. I think it was because of you.
Okay, yes. I was watching their YouTube because I had run out of YouTube. But do you know that feeling where you're looking at your feed and you're like, I have literally watched all of this already. Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that I want to consume.
Never once in my life.
I need a new channel. Let me start junior channel. And that's how that's where I found A group, and I was like,
and that's where you found A
this
group.
Seems like fun. It was. Even watching them learn how to, take part in a driving test was fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like, if you think Nanidan is like kira kira chaos, A group is just chaos. And they just fight each other and argue all the time. But it's really entertaining to watch.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
So, as much as I have fallen off A little bit, I think I really enjoyed their overall vibe. And my boy is Sano, because boy is vicious. Anyway, I enjoy. They did that collab video with Naniwa where, I forget who it was that complained. It was Masakado, I think, who complained. And he was just like, "Your youngest," and he was pointing to like Kyohei and Michi. He's like super adorable. And then he gestures to Sano, was like, "Our youngest." And Sano's like, "What? Aren't I adorable? What?" And I'm like, oh god.
He's a menace.
But it's a little bit more my vibe, I guess, A group. And I'm going to get into so much trouble for saying this. But I didn't think they would be next in line. And of course, were gonna bar the high B controversy.
Oh.
I didn't think they would be next in line because A, they already debuted Naniwa. And from the looks of it, they don't debut Kansai groups so close to each other. Like, just from historical pattern. And B, I always feel like your MC needs to somehow be able to manage your members before they can debut. And I love Masakado. Like, even if it's not done, like, fantastically, like, Judy looks like he just lets stones rampage. But like, he's able to pull everything back, right? That's why, yeah. But for the longest time I was watching A group, and I was like, I don't know that Masakado has got any control over this yet. Like, I just thought he was on his way, but not quite there. I am, of course, completely proven wrong, and I'm okay with that.
I'm dead that that's your internal, like, barometer.
Yeah, it really was. I'm sorry, my first group, my ultimate group is Arashi, and I watch show, and I'm like, you have to be able to manage your members, even if they're running, like, rampant and causing chaos wherever you go. And it just didn't feel like Masakado had a perfect handle on that aspect of being an MC yet, which is why I was like, I'm sure they'll debut soon. I just thought they would be after Hi Hi or Bishonen.
Oh, yeah, we had very different thoughts about that.
I'm okay with being wrong, because their debut single slaps. It's so good.
Banger.
It's so good.
A Beginning, yes. Also, part of the A Beginning music video was funded by Sano's prize money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The one that he won from all the variety shows. Because they were going to use it for a music video that never happened because of debut, but then they used it. They used part of it, or they used it to fund part of the A group music video, which is, like, it fulfills the dream that he had of getting a music video for them.
It's honestly one of the sweet parts of A that you don't get, because all they're doing is fighting each other constantly on YouTube. Just constantly fighting each other. And, like, so much bickering.
So much bickering.
And it's not even... For me, it's like what Hoshi said. Naniwa is made up of mom, dad, 5 children. A group is just a gang. There's no clear leader.
That's exactly how I see them. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's Koji Ken, but
it's Koji Ken.
But, like, he doesn't do anything to mitigate the... He's like, yes, more, please.
Oh no, he stokes the flames of chaos. But yeah, I love them. They're great. I love their band vibe. It makes their concerts very, like, I love the transition from them just, like, doing the usual, like, the dance and the song and singing to when they go to band mode. Oh my god, it's so great.
You just came back from their concert, right?
Yes, I went to their DNA concert a couple of days ago, and oh my god, let me just say, I don't think we will survive.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They performed Blue, and wow. Like, I needed a zoom, a close-up. Like,
where were your binoculars?
Many close-ups. I did not bring them. I didn't bring them. But, you know, we'll have the Blu-ray.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. And they sound, they just, like, their energy when they're performing too is just, like, off the charts. And Seiya just belting, singing for his dear life. And I think that's why I like the rock or the band numbers a lot, because, like, you can really see Seiya's power and range when they're performing those songs. So I really am looking forward to how the group, what they get up to. Because I think it's also a unique vibe from Kansai compared to everybody else.
Kansai really does produce some unique groups, like unique energy.
I I think it's also just the adversity that they face as a Kansai unit or like portion of the company. They're kind of like left to fend for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hassan becomes very personable. Seiya's just screaming.
Oh, Seiya's just angry. But he's mellowed out, obviously.
Well, now.
Yeah. But
I mean, I understand.
yes,
Yeah.
I can see why he was angry. The Mad Dog of Kansai.
I love that title, though.
And then in the YouTube videos when they like put the Mad Dog of Kansai, they have a little yapping dog noise.
That's cute.
It's so funny.
Yeah. You can also tell how differently they were produced. Where we said that Okura produced Naniwa Danshi, Yoko produced A Group. And just the vast difference between the two. The eldest Eito and the youngest Eito.
Yeah, very different styles. Oh, but you know what I also love? The relationship between Richard, Seiya, and Joe. Their friendship is so cute.
Yeah.
And they did a whole YouTube video where Joe like took them on a wild trip around. Was it Osaka? It was like
Was
in
it Osaka?
Kansai.
Yeah.
And Joe was just like being such a fanboy. He was just like, "Congrats, A Group."
That was his congratulatory trip. He was like, I'm gonna take my two besties on a celebratory trip because they're debuting. We're gonna be together. Yay!
And it's just Joe being very, very annoying.
Of course.
But also very, very emo at the end.
Yeah. But Seiya spent a lot of time being like, I'm gonna push you off a hill.
I love it.
I love it.
I want to watch that video again.
Seiya secretly loves him.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. Seiya is a tsundere. Like, it's mostly tsun, a little bit of dere, but he is a tsundere.
The Deta is so buried.
It is. But like, you can tell he loves Joe. Because like, you know, he smiled at him. He's just like, you're such an idiot, but...
He smiled at him. He so loves him.
But you know what I mean.
High school drama. High school drama. He looked at me.
No, you know what I mean. Like, he looks at him affectionately, and you know he doesn't hate Joe. Even though he's always being like, you're so annoying.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my type is tsundere.
Really?
So yeah, because my favorite in the group is Seiya. And he is a tsun to everybody, except for Richard.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, he's not the mad dog of Kansai by not being a tsun.
Oh, yeah.
That was just because he was yappy.
Oh, no, he's not just
but
yappy.
That's not it. He just, like, brushes everybody off. Treats them coldly.
What you should do is you should watch those junior challenges when they bring all Tokyo and Kansai juniors together.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
And you watch that one where they did it in the gym. Oh my god. A is something else in that video.
Oh my god. No, Sano was something else.
Yes, I know.
Like, they had to write their names on their bibs. And for some reason, Sano did not write his name. He just wrote Mao.
Yeah, well, that's also his nickname. So technically,
And he's like, yeah, my
name
name is Mao. The Demon King.
They have the Mad Dog of Kansai and the Demon King. That is A Group.
Cool.
Yeah. And then Masakado's just like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Masakado spends a lot of time apologizing. Yeah, he was. It was him and Yuppie.
Yeah. Oh, those are great YouTube videos.
It's excellent. It's like 5 YouTube videos. I suggest if you have nothing to do, you watch all 5 in succession. It's wild.
I also recommend A Group's junior video where they're learning how to wash hair.
What?
That's a good one.
What?
Oh, like they go to like a salon and they learn how to wash each other's hair. And that's the synopsis. But the content of the video is just pure comedy and chaos. So good.
Of course.
I think that's what got me into them. It was that video.
Hair washing?
Yeah, it was that video. I was like, oh my god, like, this group, I need to know more about them.
I mean, yeah.
So, I highly recommend that video.
There's a good one where they have to do, what's it called? The dance relay thing. So, one person learns the choreo, and then he has to explain it to the other members with words, but then the next member has to dance those instructions, and then the next guy has to take those it's complicated, but I think that's where I fell in love with them. Well, yeah, I think that was where I was like, I enjoy this group, and like just finished all their videos.
Thank you, YouTube.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, actually, thank you, YouTube.
A lot of the groups that I get in are because of YouTube, I think.
Well, I hate to say it, but the pandemic helped.
It really did.
Yeah.
Just a lot more time to consume.
So much time to consume, and that's where it felt like I ran out of YouTube.
Okay, fair enough.
I was like, I've watched.
Well, you also watch when you work, so like.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's probably why.
I apologize for my multitasking abilities.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Why, thank you. It's also why my brain is full of all of this knowledge that nobody in my real life needs.
You never know.
So, we have two completely opposite, but also kind of interlinked groups.
I did not say anything during the A group segment because I know literally nothing about them. I like their music though. I would just like to say, please get Richard's hair right. Please, for the love of God. I can't keep looking at this man with frizzy hair. I will do his hair.
Oh.
I will do it for free. I will bring my products to Japan and get him looking right. Please.
So right now he has like a buzz cut because he's gonna be in a drama.
Yeah, it looks good now, but before,
yeah,
they had my man's looking a mess, and I don't know who was doing his hair, but somebody.
It was his. I think it was his hairstylist, but his hairstylist learned how to work with his hair.
Oh,
because go watch some YouTube stylists on, please.
I think they did.
Go on Amazon, get the right products, because Japanese products will not work with our hair. Not if they want it to be curly, kinky, coily. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
This is Hoshi's plea.
Yes. I as the only bit of black representation in this company, I need him looking right. Please.
Fair. I'm starting to think we should open a request segment. Like just at the end of every episode. This is now a request segment. This is requesting, and I will volunteer. So please start to get this right. Yeah. That's it. So you guys have presented your cases. I've chimed in with whatever knowledge I have in either group, but I have no full leaning because I've fallen off. I probably lean A more, of course. I've fallen off a little bit just because life. As much as we've named this, why should your co-host adopt your group? Maybe it should be, like I said at the top of the episode, why should your co-host and perhaps our listeners adopt your group? And now it's probably, if we're going to be formal about it, our rebuttal closing statements in this debate. I don't know what that's called anymore. It's been a while since I've done debate. If you guys are ready, or do you need a moment? Because we are at the you shall convince the rest of us segment. And if you're ready, I'm gonna let Naniwa Danshi go first. Okay. Even if you don't like their super, kita J-pop sound, I think the group overall still has a really good vibe about them that's really entertaining to watch. And they're much better live. I think, Michael, like you said, on MP3s, Kismae is like not as great, but they're much better in lives. And I feel like that's how I feel about Nanidan. Because, I don't like all of their songs. I'm not like, oh my God, it's amazing. Although the more I listen, the more the songs grow on me. But they are much better live and on shows. And
you guys liked their concert when we watched it together. So clearly you like something about them. And I think if whoever is listening watches their concerts, there will at least be one segment that you like in there, I'm sure.
True.
Okay. True. So if random stranger on the street asks you for recommendation and you have 3 slots, what would you recommend?
For songs or singles?
Up to you.
Or... Honestly, I would just say their first album. I think it's still my favorite.
Oh.
And they have a good selection. They have a lot of their junior songs. What's that one song? Soda Pop Love, I think.
Oh,
the perfect summer song.
Okay.
The perfect summer song. They have Two Face on there, which is, I mean, it speaks for itself.
It's a guilty pleasure, yeah.
So we have that vibe covered. And, of course, they have Ubu Love, pure J-pop. I think they have the answer on there, too. So I think there's a good mix of genres on there that, you know, you can get a taste of a lot of their sounds. So that would be my recommendation. And I would say for DVD, I think it was Pop Mall that we watched that came out last. That was a really good one.
Okay. So those are your 2 recommendations.
Yes.
Can I chime in with my Nanidan song pick? This is no longer an argument. This is just me saying.
It doesn't need to be.
Okay.
My recommendations would be obviously Ubu Love, because that is one of the best debut songs, in my opinion.
Yes,
it's just so
it is.
Cute and kira kira, and it's just so catchy.
It is.
And then
you can dance to it.
It is like the new, what is it? It's the new Cinderella Girl.
I think it trumps Cinderella Girl, yeah.
Oh.
I really do.
That hurts to hear.
I'm sorry. I really do. We'll have an episode called Controversial Opinions, and it'll just be me talking the entire time.
Oh.
And then my other 2 picks are Timeless Love and Time View. I love Timeless Love so much. Hasun is just going for it in that song. Oh, and it's also the theme song for his drama with Joe and Koji Ken.
Oh, that's what that song's called. Keshigomu,
the Keshigomu one.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a cute drama.
I love that drama so much.
Oh.
I have no recommendations. So, I'm gonna...
If I can recommend another song.
Well, you had 3 slots.
First of all, I
recommended
recommended
a
an
whole
album and a DVD.
Exactly. I gave you 3
I'm still
slots.
gonna do it.
You recommended an entire album, a concert DVD, and now 1 song.
Okay, well, this song is on the album. Diamond Smile.
Okay.
Love
Okay,
Diamond Smile.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, it's great.
It is not. Yeah.
And then, because now I have a single. Special Kiss.
Okay, I'm gonna put
There you go,
Diamond
that's my
Smile
3.
with your album, and then put Special
Yeah.
Kiss as your 3rd. Okay.
Special Kiss is my 3rd. I don't know why, but it's so sweet. Is there something about it? I love the PV. It's so like soft and floral, I think.
You think?
I think I'm remembering it. They were all wearing white, and there was a lot of like dried out florals, or very pale florals.
Oh.
That's
don't
that's
remember.
the image in my mind that I'm having. I hope it's correct.
I don't
I'm
remember.
like, I cannot confirm.
Me neither.
But it was for Kyohei's, either his drama or his movie.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a movie. Loved it. I love his voice in the opening line.
Oh my god, I'm the opposite. I really don't like it.
You don't like his voice?
No, in the opening line. I'm like, the opposite.
Why?
Controversial opinions.
I'm sorry,
I
Kyohei.
think he sounds really cute. And I like when Hasun sings that part too.
I think I like it when Hasun sings that part.
It's really cute. It's a sweet song.
It is.
All right. If that's all of your recommendations in your 3 slots, I'll move over to Zoe's closing remarks.
I think A group is a group that has overcome quite a lot of adversity, which also many other groups have overcome too, but they just hold a special place in my heart because they're also not shy about talking about it or expressing it. And I think that's also refreshing. And also they just have a very fun mix of chaos, and their rock sound is very unique in the sense that not a lot of other groups have that as a live band. And their music is just really good. Like, they don't have much released at the moment because they just debuted it last year. But their first single slaps. And then the song that they did for Koji Ken's Drama, another banger. Do not know the title off the top of my head, except that it has maybe Path or Finder in it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Give me a second.
Oh, and Pride. I would say Pride is my top recommendation for an A group song, because it really puts Seiya's vocals front and center, and like what he can, like what his skill is, you can really tell. And it's just a very unique song because it doesn't sound like something that would come from an idol group. And their energy, their passion, and just their overall like ambition, you can clearly see that when they perform, and even like the work that they do. Like, Richard has been working so hard on Tetsuwan Dash. He's like one of the main cast members. He like went through training. He did all this behind the scenes stuff just so he could be on the show and take part in the activities that they do. And I think it's also because of like his work on Tetsuwan Dash that like A group has become more known, because a lot of the general public recognize him from the show, and they're like, oh, you're from Stardo. Oh, you're in a group called A group. So it's like a lot of their hard work has paid off. And I think as a group, they're very hardworking, even though on the surface, when you watch like YouTube or like interviews and stuff, they just look like a bunch of bickering members. But on the other hand, they're very, very sweet, very hardworking, and I think that's what makes me want to support them. And I just want them to succeed after everything they've been through as a group. So yes, if you like rock music, but also a splash of like Kansai comedy, there's a lot of Kansai comedy actually. I won't talk about that. Yeah. But they do a lot, like Koji Ken specifically. A group is for you. Yeah, you should definitely check them out. I highly recommend their YouTube.
So then your three recommendations would then be
A Beginning, Junjo Pathfinder, for music, and Pride. And then I would also recommend their YouTube and also their Netflix documentary, because they have a whole documentary on YouTube. I mean, on Netflix, sorry. And it like takes their journey just before debut, and then I think post debut as well.
I haven't watched it yet. It's on my watch list.
It's a good look into their history and how they got to debut. But it's like, it covers mostly like past year before debut. So not everything beforehand, but it's still like a good summary of like everything that they've done and been through and how they got there. So I recommend it.
All right. Since I'm being formal, I thank both of you for, I guess, presenting your cases and your groups. I remain your randomly knowledgeable moderator. And I'll put up a poll on Spotify and on Twitter X and see if anybody agrees or disagrees with you and your recommendations. And hopefully somebody will have taken you guys up on it and discovered a new group.
I hope so too.
That really is the goal, though. Just more people to discover our boys, our men, our groups, and just the more love for them. And so I think this wraps up our episode. So, as always, please like and share and follow us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us to, or you're listening to us on. Comments would be great. We love to hear from you. And thank you to those who have shared your thoughts with us. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube, all Penlight Chronicles. And we're on Twitter X. You can find us at pen, PEN_Kuro, Kuro. And I guess it's time to say goodbye. So I'll hand the closing over to you, Hoshi.
以上、ペンクロでした。
Bye.
Bye.
バイバイ。